Hello everyone and welcome to today's video on Funko Fusion from 1010 Games. This video will be a bit shorter than my last Funko Fusion video as we have a lot less content to go over. But on June 8th, as part of the second day of IGN Live, a 2-minute and 15-second video clip of gameplay from Funko Fusion was released. Today we'll be breaking down this clip, so let's get started by breaking down the IGN gameplay video. So this video comes from IGN's Twitter page where they say in the caption, "Get a look at gameplay from Funko Fusion, the Funko Pop-based co-op action game that blends 20 different hit franchises, such as Jurassic World, Back to the Future, Jaws, Chucky, Masters of the Universe, and more." Now, let's break down the video itself. So first off, we see a gameplay bit from inside a room, probably in the Battlestar Galactica hub world. We immediately see some HUD elements. First, in the top left corner, we see a health bar that is half green and half red. This is corroborated by a scene later where the character gets attacked by Chucky and the bar goes down as the player takes damage. Below the health bar, we see a number that constantly changes throughout the video. This number is most likely the amount of currency, also known as vinyl, that the player has. Below that, in the bottom left corner, we have a group of boxes. These boxes likely show the player's inventory, and then when you click a certain button, it opens the full inventory. Finally, for the HUD, in the top left corner, we see an image of some bears with a number below it. This is probably an objective. Now, let's get to the gameplay. We see the character use his ranged weapon on a yellow cylinder. This charges the cylinder, and it shoots out a yellow beam at a target on the wall. This is probably part of a puzzle that is used for charging the spaceship that begins to hover when the puzzle is completed. After the puzzle is completed, a blue diamond appears behind the character, and the character picks it up. This adds around 1,000 vinyl to his total. In the next scene, we move to a bowling alley, where the player is shooting at an enemy on a balcony in the back of the bowling alley. The player uses the character's teleportation ability to phase up to the balcony and fight the enemy, who has a gas mask on. After that, we go to a crime scene, where the player is playing as the main character from Hot Fuzz, Nicholas Angel. He uses a camera that is in the area to find a clue. This is part of a puzzle in most likely the Hot Fuzz world. Next, we go to a warehouse with a bunch of Chucky dolls. The player opens one, and then an enemy Chucky pops out and attacks the character, getting rid of one of his health bars. After the player opens the box, a timer appears at the top of the screen. This is most likely an objective to survive from Chucky for 30 seconds. In the next scene, we move to an open town square. This is probably in the same area as the shot from the multiple worlds from the teaser trailer where Eddie is looking at them. This is most likely the one that I could not identify. The player is playing as He-Man as they fight multiple enemies. Up in the top right corner again is the objective. This time it is to most likely save 3 characters. Then we move to the kitchen of a house where you can see there's a button prompt to open a fridge. But the player is shooting at this purple safe, and as they shoot it, a percentage counter goes up. And when it gets to 100%, a clear ball with a crown on it pops out. Next, we move to a Jurassic World area. The player is carrying a cylinder through a burning area to a point to dock it. They then turn around to fight an enemy with a gyrosphere in the way. Before we continue with the breakdown and analysis, I just wanted to pause to say that only 3% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed, and only 8% hit the bell to get notified for when my next video drops. We need to fix this. So be sure to like the video, subscribe, turn on that bell notification, and drop a comment down below if you are excited for Funko Fusion. Now, back to the video. After that, we move to a room, maybe in a bunker, where the player goes up to some TVs, and the view changes to security camera footage. This view is all in black and white, except for one yellow computer screen. This may be an objective for a puzzle. Next, we move to a probable final boss fight with an Eddie-corrupted Indominus Rex. The player is helping a T-Rex as they fight the Indominus. I believe that this may be the final boss for the Jurassic World hub world. Then we move to a puzzle that involves teleportation and levers. This could be a puzzle for a collectible after the story, as in a window you can see a silver chest. Next, we go back to the Jurassic World hub world, where we see the player fight with a Dilophosaurus. We see the effects of the Dilophosaurus spit venom, as it blocks the player's vision for a short period. And after this, we see the player fight some more Pteranodons as well. Then we return to the Battlestar Galactica world with some more light puzzles to put out a fire. It looks like these light puzzles may be a large part of the hub world. Next, we move to what may be Masters of the Universe, where we see a character that can create portals, somewhat like the portal gun in Portal. We return to the Battlestar Galactica world for another show of some collectibles and objectives. It looks as though when a character with a hacking ability opens a door, there are two things inside. The final head for the bear dolls, which were part of an objective from the first section of the video, and a gold chest, which may be either for a collectible or more vinyl, much like the silver chest from the teleportation puzzle. After this, we move to some footage of The Thing, where we see a puzzle to gain a keycard to open the door. Whoever's playing has some pretty bad aim because they failed to shoot at first try, and they need 2 more shots. Then we move outside into a jump scare attack by some Thing-infected huskies. McCready uses a mix of ranged and melee combat to defeat the dogs. Still in the same area, we see McCready fighting Thing-infected humans. And weirdly, a green goo encircles the camera. McCready may have been poisoned by the Thing. Next, we see more of the portals from Masters of the Universe, and you can see a character place down a portal and use it to traverse an area in the Masters hub world. In our second to last clip, we see a text box, which is most likely the way that information will be shown, as well as dialogue lines. In the box, they say, "I'm afraid it is you that is going to have to come with us." Then, in the bottom right corner, a speech bubble appears that says, "Objective, Horde," as the enemies start to attack the character, though it looks like the player was prepared as they place down a turret to attack the enemies. Finally, we see a quick shot of a character in the Masters of the Universe hub world on a pedestal, and behind him is most likely a puzzle with some gold. So there we go. There are my quick observations from the video that we got from IGN Live. I hope that you guys saw some new stuff. If you did, you can also comment down below if you saw any details that I missed. Well, there you go. There's my breakdown of the new gameplay video for Funko Fusion. Remember, the game releases on September 13th, 2024, and is available to wishlist on Steam and PlayStation. I will be doing a video breakdown of the LEGO Horizon Adventures very soon. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification, as it helps small channels like me a lot. I'll see you in the next Funko Fusion video. So long, and goodbye.